Slovak Prime Minister Robert Fico directly blamed previous governments for plunging Slovakia into the worst public finances in the European Union, questioning why citizens and associations remained silent during 2023-2024.
At the turn of 2023-2024, when it was officially established that the governments of Mr. Matovic, Hager, and Odor were handing over the worst public finances in the European Union. Where have you all been? How is it possible that such a statement, after we handed over public finances in perfect condition in 2020, was handed over to us by someone in a condition that was designated as the worst in the entire European Union?
Defending his administration, Fico justified austerity as essential to stabilize Slovakia's economy, curb inflation, and protect households, while highlighting previous failures in defense procurement and Ukraine-related commitments.
Mr. Nadej will shout, who handed over the S-300 to Ukraine, and today we have to buy for 600 million Israeli systems for protection. Because yes, it is true that if some drones flew here, or they needed to protect the nuclear power plant in Mochovce or Jasovske Bohunice, we have nothing to do with it. We could even extend the function of the MiG-29. We could save money. But of course, everything was given away. So, catastrophic political performance.
His remarks coincided with mass protests across 16 Slovak cities, including Bratislava, against austerity, tax hikes, and potential reductions in national holidays, reflecting growing public anger at his government's economic policies. Labor unions warned that ordinary citizens would suffer the most, while businesses criticized a lack of growth incentives, showing dissatisfaction across households and the private sector.
When we started protesting against the amendment to the criminal code, against the mafia amendment in the squares, I felt anger. Today, looking at you, I feel determination and hope. But I tell you that even that is not enough. We need unity, we need perseverance, and we need focused work.
Tensions were amplified by Fico's recent trip to China, where he met Russian President Vladimir Putin for the third time since Russia's invasion of Ukraine, sparking fears Slovakia could follow a Hungary-style pro-Russia path. Fico cited past government mismanagement, including €1 billion for unnecessary COVID testing, and flawed defense policies, framing his administration as restoring fiscal stability and safeguarding Slovakia's security.
But I am also sorry that we see people in the press conferences who voted for all the nonsense in 2020-2023. And that is not stupid, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Nadej and Mr. Grayling. They were sitting and voting for €1 billion for unnecessary testing during COVID. They voted for that. They must know that they have caused the inevitability of consolidation. We have nothing in common with that.
Opposition leaders, including Simeka, addressed crowds in Freedom Square, urging unity and perseverance to counter Fico's pro-Russia tilt and shield citizens from the harshest effects of austerity.